What do I go for?
Yeah.
Sexy bum.
Yeah, I was attracted by looks, actually, yes. To be completely honest, because he's very good looking.
I'll give it, right. This is a wind-up, isn't it?
I wouldn't look for brains and I wouldn't look for your beauty either. It's the personality that I would look for.
That's not a good advert for me, though, is it?
I love that. I'm not looking for brains.
It's all about the
beauty.
personality. It's all about the personality.
Look, we're joined now by dating historian Nichi Hodgson, who identifies as sapiosexual herself, says she's attracted to intelligence above all other qualities, and author Dr. Catherine Hakim, who says looks always play a part in attraction. Do you really think that? Is it fundamentally looks that attract people?
When you meet someone new for the first time, within 30 seconds you register their age, their sex, their ethnicity and how attractive they are. And that's within the first 30 seconds. You can't cancel that. And conversation happens later, but you've already registered and reacted to the fact that they're attractive or not.
But it can change. I mean, after 30 seconds, you might register, but then you might get to know them and chat to them and understand their intelligence, and that attraction can increase.
Or decrease.
Or, yeah, quite.
Obviously, other factors are going to matter, as well as how attractive they are. Obviously, education matters, which is why dating websites very often match people on education as well as income and other things. So it's not that intelligence doesn't matter, and that's why dating websites invariably ask for that information. But we all react instantly to men and women, young and old, by how attractive they are, and that registers itself permanently.
Dr. Catherine, do you believe that sapiosexual is a rubbish nonsense? The idea of just being attracted to people because of their intelligence?
Yes, I think it's not very helpful because we've always known that education does affect how we respond to people, the kind of conversation you have with them, the kind of vocabulary that they use, whether they use the sapiosexual words or not. But at the end of the day, what we have registered is how attractive they are. And the research that I review in my book shows that across the board, it'll make a huge difference in how we treat them thereafter. In fact, for example, we treat attractive people as being more educated, competent, intelligent than otherwise.
Well, Nichi, is half of this what is attraction and what is beautiful? You're beautiful and you're attracted to intellect. So is it
strictly
pure
intellect, though?
Brains? Yeah. Is it just because someone's a great mathematician, or is it something they're projecting?
So the definition of sapiosexuality doesn't mean not physical attraction. It means intelligence first. So that's how I identify.
Right.
Intelligence, for me, is the most important attractive trait in a person. And I've dated men, trans women, across the gender spectrum. I identify now as bisexual. The thing that has linked all these people that I have dated has been their brains. It hasn't been any other physical factor.
And does it grab you across a room?
How clever somebody is can't grab you across a room, can it? You have to be able to have a conversation with them. But, for example, my fiancé now, I met on a dating site. He messaged me. I completely ignored him, wasn't interested in what he looked like at all. And it wasn't until he sent another series of messages which were able to show off how bright he was that I became interested.
So you, Nichi, you've tried a bit of everything, it sounds like.
Yeah.
Which is great. And how have you settled on the idea of being a sapiosexual? How have you decided that that's actually what you're after with, I assume...
Yeah, with my fiancé, who is a guy.
Who's a man.
Yeah. Well, it was really reading the science behind it that got me thinking that this was a label that made loads of sense to me, because there is actually lots of science to back it up. Academics at the University of Western Australia have done some reporting on it. That's the latest research that we have. And we know that a certain percentage of the population is also sapiosexual. They just might not know it themselves because we've not used the term before. But it's always existed. We just haven't had the word for it.
Is it, though, that very often intelligent people are successful? They're the doctors, they're the people that are the great providers. And a lot of people have commented and said, actually, it's about money. Intelligent people are rich.
That is the key thing, is that one of the reasons we do value intelligence in people is that it's an indicator of potential success in life, and it's very highly correlated with income and education and all the rest of it.
But there are
so it's not in itself a separate factor at all.
There are plenty of people who are very intelligent and don't make a lot of money. I'm an author, I should know, you know? There are lots of people who are very smart and don't make money out of what they're really good at. So, and I've dated people, again, I've dated a completely broke poet that I had to pay for everything for, you know? he was really sexy because it was his brain that was just so compelling, his ability with words.
But you split up in the end?
We split up in the end because he lived in America and I was spending all my money flying there, and then I ran out of money and he didn't have any, so it didn't work out.
Yeah. OK, so the intellect couldn't keep you going all the way because in the end you needed something else.
Of course.
Lots of people getting involved. Stephen says, I've been sapiosexual for years. It doesn't matter what someone looks like, only matters if you care about what others think. Give me a woman with wit and brains every time. Jason says, intelligent people are attractive to me, must have a personality. Paul says, my ex was thick. I won't date a thicko again.
Once bitten, twice shy there. It's
Joe
like,
says, I'm attracted to Robert Peston. I think it's because he looks intelligent.
Peston.
Yeah,
yes,
he's known thinking woman's crumpet.
OK. I know his girlfriend and she's very beautiful.
Honey says, simply going on past experience, they don't even have to be good looking to me, never mind intelligent.
Just available. I like your spirit.
I could get on well with Honey. Thank you very much for coming.
Well,